Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. This week, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down a controversial Texas abortion law. Now the issue is being debated in a Florida courtroom.
Planned Parenthood is suing the state, challenging several new abortion requirements set to take effect tomorrow. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates joins us now with the latest. Bobeth?
Yes, well, day 2 of the Planned Parenthood versus the state of Florida lawsuit just wrapped up. And today's highlights include a lot of skepticism from the federal judge about the new laws.
It all stems from this video. The footage suggests Planned Parenthood illegally sold fetal tissues and organs, but it was later found to be false, and the two anti-abortion activists behind it were indicted and charged. Still, Planned Parenthood's reputation took a hit. The state legislature passed a bill revising the requirements for the disposal of fetal remains. But House Bill 1411 didn't stop there. It also cut off funding.
You cannot deprive an entity of funds because of constitutionally protected conduct they engage in with other funds. And that is precisely what this law does, and it's precisely why we have argued both in the legislature and here in the courts that it's unconstitutional.
Planned Parenthood officials say they're suing the state on 3 fronts: funding, the definition of gestation, which defines the age of the fetus, and new regulation requirements.
The legislature is requiring that 50% of all abortion cases in the state be reviewed by an ACA, which is the Agency for Healthcare Administration reviewer, which we really believe puts into jeopardy a woman's privacy rights and confidentiality in the state of Florida.
But the state says the rules are necessary. During court, its attorneys argued lawmakers intended to distance the state from having anything to do with abortions, referring to it as controversial. Florida's new abortion legislation also includes provisions similar to the Texas law. That was struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court, particularly the provision requiring doctors to have admitting privileges at hospitals within 30 miles of the clinic where they performed abortions. And pro-life supporters defend the measure.
Medical directors were already required to have a transfer agreement or admitting privileges within 30 minutes to a hospital. HB 1411 just extended that requirement to all physicians providing abortions.
Now, the new legislation is set to take effect on Friday. The judge in this case said he will likely rule before then, so we are awaiting a decision any moment now. Back to you.